Alright, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy X-2, featured on YouTube and GameAnyone.com. So check him out. I'm your faithful announcer, commentator, Zakiori Chalcom, but you probably already know that. And today we are going to the Comlands. Presumably Mission 1. Where we have to go help out with tourists and fiends in the Gorge Cave. Now actually, this footage will be footage from the replay through, so there'll be a lot of discrepancies between the two, mainly in what level of
fiends from deep in the cave.
There are still some people trapped inside.
Possibly what level people are, or the girls are at, and what dress spheres they have mastered. And what dress spheres we have. We have one dress sphere that we wouldn't have in the normal playthrough, but that's because I wanted to, or the previous playthrough, because I wanted to get it earlier. Alright, we'll help. Yeah, I know. There's also a slight discrepancy with the coloration. I was playing around with the settings. It should be pretty consistent after this, when it gets back to the replay through in Chapter 4. But for right now, it was a little bit different coloring. But I wanted to make sure everybody could see in the Dark Cave. Now, this is sped up as fast as I could get it to go, because this is a long mission. We don't even do the whole thing in this one part. But we also have some random encounters. The random encounters are on normal speed, so you can see that. But the premise of the mission is to find all 15 tourists that are in the caves. And because just how I am, you can get everybody out one by one or two by two or how many. The people will only stay in a group for however long. But I will show you how to get every single person in... Well, not every single person. The first 13 people in one shot. You can't get all 15 people in one shot because you'll need some energy cores to power a teleporter to get to the other two. But the first 13, one shot. Okay, so Yuna has the entire, whatchamacallit, mastered. The entire warrior mastered. So that makes her having the Pride of the Sword garment grid really good for her Dark Knight. I will put the guide to the one that I used for this if you will need help other than what the video is. I realize that they will be going by pretty quickly. Probably. At least. Back there, Riku was using the Berserker, if you couldn't catch that. This guy is actually really annoying to find, because you have to just wail on X as you get back in there, because he's hiding. And sometimes I didn't know what I was doing. If you'll see Pain, she is using a garment grid that we'll get on the next mission called the Trainer Garment Grid. Basically, it's a unique garment grid to each of the girls. Or not a garment grid, a dress sphere to each of the girls. They get a specific pet. Pain's happens to be Flurry, which is a pheasant, I want to say. Riku gets a monkey, and Yuna gets a miniature Chinese lion slash dog. I don't exactly know what it is. But they each have unique kind of attacks and whatnot. As you can see there, Warrior is mastered. Dark Knight is almost mastered. I only have a little bit more for Yuna on that one. Pain. Let's see, what is it? Pain has the Black Mage mastered and is now working on the trainer. Riku has the White Mage mastered in this playthrough. We also have these three wasps called Vespa, which are annoying because they can put you to sleep fairly easily. But luckily enough, just got the whatchamacallit? Recover Flurry, which will get rid of status effects. The trainers are actually very, I don't want to say powerful, but are fairly strong. The only reason why I changed there was because I think Yuna was infected with itch. So the garment grid that Pain is using is the treasure hunt garment grid, which you can get from Shinra while you battle, or not battle him, while you play him in the Sphere Break. You can get the treasure hunt, which I think is from a number 4 coin. But that gives you Mug. Mug is not an innate ability on Pain's trainer Dress Sphere, which is too bad because it's actually a very, very helpful ability. And see, Pain almost has that mastered. Maulings is like a special technique that Pain will have. Each of the girls will have one of them with the their particular trainer beast. Maul Wings happens to be Pain's. We have this guy, which I had no idea he was actually in here. You will see this guy a little bit later. This is a Deva, which in the old game in FFX, they used to be like last dungeon fiends, but now it is not last dungeon fiends. They are just a little bit better than that. They're weak to Holy, which having Excalibur is actually very handy. But if you went ahead and got the trainer Dress Sphere ahead, like I did, Yuna's trainer, the Kogoro, which is what the dog's name is, has holy techniques as well, so you don't have to worry about it as much. Now, as you can see, if you're paying attention with the numbers, we have 7 people right now, and we're just basically going up the line on how many people the person will take. You have to talk to the guy on this one. The guy is the one that wants to stay with 8 or more people, and the woman will have to go with the man. It's just how it is. Now I want to go all the way to the back, and there's these 2 children. As long as you don't have everybody else before you get them, they're fine, but both of them have to be together. That was kind of a weird glitch type thing, but it should be all cool. Basically, we have everybody now, or at least the first 13, and each of them will give you something. Well, not each of them will give you something. Most of them will give you something. The first guy will give you something, that guy will not. These 3 will give you a second energy core, which you need for, as you can see above, to power the teleporter. This guy will give you the Besaid key, which I have no idea what it's actually used for. I'm assuming it's something on Besaid, but I do not know. Alright, one more and we can power the first teleporter. Alright, cool. Need one more to power the second level teleporter. Which we got. Nice. There are still 2 tourists trapped. And... well, we'll get them next time, actually. There's still a little bit to this video, though, so don't turn it off if you don't want to. Well, I was probably reading on where to get the last 2, because I thought I had all 15. Which I didn't read very well. Actually, you have to power 2 more levels of teleporter after you get level 3, which I did not know this, but you actually have to go outside the cave while in the mission and talk to one of the guys outside, and he'll give you an energy core to power the these. This actually confused me. I said warp back to cavern. This can actually, the teleporter can lead you to the boss, or you need to lead it to the boss. That one does not. That one leads you to the teleporter that can lead you to the boss. I didn't know that, so I walked all the way back there. Regardless of that, soon I should pull up the menu, and I will show you the setup for the boss that we will be going to, which is actually a very difficult boss if you are not ready. One of the things I recommend is using the garment grid, or to have protect on everybody. Either SOS protect or protect in itself. Now, because I am stubborn and not wanting to switch to the warrior as Yuna, I'm not going to use the warrior as Yuna. I'm going to, well, not necessarily stubborn, just me being stubborn is not what I mean. You're going, 2 things you're going to want probably on every character. You're going to want poison proof on every character, and you're going to want either auto protect or SOS protect. I'm pretty sure Pain has an auto protect accessory, but for the SOS protect you can use the Helios Guard garment grid, which will give you SOS protect. The reason why you need SOS protect is because the you'll be in low hit points almost the entire time during the boss. So it does not really matter whether or not you have too much HP. The SOS Protect just makes it so you can live. And then you're going to want, regardless... Okay, you're going to want 2 heavy hitters and 1 white mage. And we'll continue this on the next episode of Final Fantasy X-2. See ya.